Alright, let's roll, yo. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to our channel, the spot where we break down the wildest rigs on wheels. And today, trust me, we've got an absolute beast. This is the 2026 Toyota Terramax 66. And if you've ever looked at a normal motorhome and thought, yeah, that's cool, but I want something that eats mountains for breakfast, this one's about to live rent-free in your head. Right off the bat, the Terramax 66 looks like it was built for people who hate paved roads. This thing is massive, wide, and unapologetically aggressive. The front end keeps that bold Toyota DNA, but everything is dialed up to 11. You've got a heavy-duty grille, chunky LED lighting, and a bumper that looks ready to kiss rocks all day without flinching. Those triple axles aren't just for flex either. They give this rig a stance that screams dominance. From the side, it's long, muscular, and perfectly balanced, with reinforced body panels and serious ground clearance that makes regular campers look like toys. Around back, the design stays clean but tough, with integrated storage compartments, hinges, and lighting that's bright enough to guide you home from the middle of nowhere. This is the kind of motorhome that turns heads at the campground and scares trails into behaving. Step inside, and the vibe switches from Mad Max to modern luxury real quick. The cockpit feels more like a high-end truck than a motorhome, which, honestly, is a win. You're sitting high, commanding the road, with a digital driver display, a massive infotainment screen, and controls that feel solid and premium. Everything's laid out clean, intuitive, and built for long hauls. Toyo didn't cheap out here. Soft touch materials, stitched surfaces, and smart storage everywhere you look. This is a cockpit where you feel in control, not overwhelmed. Move back into the living area, and yay, this is where the Terramax flexes hard. The space feels open and airy, thanks to smart layout choices and big windows that pull the outside in. You've got a plush lounge setup with seating that's actually comfortable, not that stiff RV couch nonsense. Whether you're chilling after a long drive or hosting friends, this space just works. The lighting is warm, adjustable, and gives off that cozy but modern energy, perfect for late nights parked under the stars. The kitchen area is straight up legit. We're talking full-size appliances, a solid cooktop, a deep sink, and enough counter space to actually make a real meal without playing Tetris. Cabinets are sturdy, soft close, and there's storage everywhere for food, gear, and all the random stuff road life throws at you. It's functional, clean, and honestly feels more like a small apartment kitchen than something on wheels. When it's time to crash, the bedroom doesn't disappoint. The bed is roomy, supportive, and positioned so you don't feel boxed in. Storage around the bed is well thought out, with overhead cabinets and side compartments that don't mess with headroom. The vibe back here is calm, quiet, and perfect for recharging after a day of exploring. This is the kind of sleep setup where you wake up ready to send it again the next morning. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the Terra earns its stripes. Under the hood, Toyota pairs a heavy-duty powertrain with that 6.6 drivetrain, giving you insane traction and stability across all kinds of terrain. Mud, sand, snow, rocky trails. This thing just keeps moving. The suspension is beefy but refined, soaking up bumps without tossing you around like a rag doll. On highways, it's surprisingly smooth for something this big, and off-road, it feels confident and planted. Steering is controlled, braking is solid, and overall, it feels engineered, not improvised. Fuel efficiency isn't the main flex here, let's be real. But for a rig this size and capability, it's respectable. Plus, the extended range and massive fuel capacity mean fewer stops and more adventure. This motorhome isn't about rushing, It's about going anywhere and doing it in style. Now, let's talk money. Because yeah, this level of awesome ain't cheap. The 2026 Toyota Terramax 66 is expected to start in the high six-figure range. Depending on specs and customization, loaded up with premium interior options, advanced off-road tech, and luxury upgrades. And you're definitely climbing north from there. But for what you're getting, insane capability, premium comfort, and that bulletproof Toyota reputation, the price starts making sense real fast. So here's the deal. The Terramax 66 isn't for everyone, and that's exactly the point. This is for the hardcore adventurers, the off-grid legends, and the folks who want their motorhome to be just as fearless as they are. It's bold, it's capable, and it's dripping with confidence from front to back. If you're into wild motorhomes, extreme builds, and next-level rigs, you already know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to Centriview's Hub, and hit the bell so you never miss the next drop. Drop a comment and tell me, would you take the Terramax 66 into the wild, or is this thing just too savage for your taste? Until next time, stay safe, stay adventurous, and I'll catch you in the next one.